This may be a horrible mistake. But we're going to do it anyway. This way might be faster. We arrive on the 27th of April versus the 28th of April, but I'm going to go this way just in case he tries to combine his two armies. He is going to leave, though. He's going to Salamanca, so never mind. We'll go this way. The key here is to just knock out Leon's army. While these guys are isolated, and then we can piece him out for money. Use that money to pay off some of our debt. Also help compensate for the mercs we've had to hire. Alright, Leon, I don't actually want anything from you because I can't afford to take it from you, but I want money. Aggressive expansion is too high to justify taking any land here, I think. He's suicide. Try to take the land from him as a separate piece. Cancel alliance? Perhaps. I mean, it's just Granada that he's allied to. It's not a problem. He's guaranteed by Portugal. He's not allied to Portugal. If anything, we want a shorter truce with this guy, if possible. To think, I was going to vassalize him when he was a two-province minor, but he's not a two-province minor anymore. Looks like they lost their alliance anyway. They have conditional military access. We'll get black flagged if we peace out right now. Okay, I declared over Jayan. We're going to send 2 troops forward down to there. We're going to send some troops over to Jayan so we can get our ticking war score. And I think, because Aragon declared this war, that we may have finally got a positive thing to happen, which is that we can now force vassalize Granada and cause France to be at war defensively against Aragon again. Am I going to play Hearthstone today? No, but I'm kind of surprised people are asking for that. I mean, wasn't planning to. I did do a run when I woke up, but... Please tell me we got a siege pip? We got a siege pip. Nice. Actually, it's a disease outbreak. Of course. But of course. Crap. So he's black flagged, which means he's gonna, like, march into his own territory here, not caring that there's an army besieging it, because he thinks that he's not gonna be engaging. And then I end up having to fight him, and I'll be the defender. Ugh. He'll be the defender, and it's just bad. It's just bad. But I'd also really like to not suffer this manpower loss. But I have to maintain control of the siege, otherwise I won't be able to get enough war score to force vassalize him. So, you just have to take this fight. It sucks. And of course he gets stack wiped, which is not ideal. But our good little subject guy here, Mr. Galicia, he's got 3 troops of his own. So we'll leave him attached to us, and then he'll help maintaining that siege. Which means that we're losing no manpower to do the siege instead of like 30 to 40 a month. That's pretty good. Because there's no fort occupied in the area, there's no chance that Aragon can separate peace, unless he's just planning on doing not land. If I'm not mistaken, Aragon lost Naples, so it's just Aragon. He does have a tech advantage over me. France is on tech 7. Wow. Oh, all that legitimacy that I had to buy was awful. I think we'll actually establish a blockade. Alright, we've been going about 5 hours. Oh, we're gonna get the discipline guy. I was just waiting for money. We have positive income. I'm not gonna take out a loan just to get him an extra month or 2 early. Kill the treasurer. He's the only level 1 advisor we have right now. Sure, just kill him. Please give me diplo points. Damn. Admin points are fine too. France is occupied at the moment. It's true. They are a defender against the Burgundy conquest that just happened with Provence. It would just basically turn into me versus Aragon, so we might want to just sit on this war for a few years. As long as we can, so that France has a chance to win their war. I mean, it looks like the war with Burgundy is going pretty well. Maybe we should just get this war done now. This is a pretty great opportunity to get France and the Pope to reset their truce timer with Aragon and help murder him. The war goal for Aragon is Almeria, which is a mountain. So I can easily unoccupy that and then just sit here. We have positive income and we have some manpower. Still have debt, but... No, Luzari, it's never, ever, ever, ever worth using a colonist on your own land. You're still better off abandoning the idea group. When you finish colonizing the world and there's nothing else to colonize, don't just use your colonists to develop your own provinces. It's awful. Atrocious thing to spend resources on. Let's push the gold mine a little bit more now. We'll go up to 10. It appears that we are a babbling buffoon in addition to being kind-hearted and fertile. Burgundy's got negative 24 war score. There is an occupation happening in Picardy, 21% chance that falls. There's Rethel is also being sieged at the same time. They just got a water shortage. Looks like the French war with Burgundy is going to be done relatively soon, probably 6 months to a year tops. Rebooting the game to get France and Burgundy to peace out. They only have 43 war score. I don't think they'll peace out yet. I don't want Aragon to peace out, so I'm going to avoid rebooting because I don't want this peace deal to happen. Aragon could technically just take these 2 provinces and walk away. And I don't want that. See, that's exactly what I was worried about. In this case, oh look, a squirrel. All right, here's what he looked like like the last time I took a picture, he looked like this. Now he looks like this. See the difference? He went from this, with his head near me, to this. Super cute. All right, so we pretty much have to do the deal because we know that Aragon wants to peace out now. Zone of control from our La Mancha fort is going to be not sufficient to keep our army safe. I can't get access here. I can get access through Sevilla, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, we might have a hard time keeping our army safe. Might have to just do a bad fight for a second. But, okay. Don't worry about the aggressive expansion. It's not important. War score less than 25. We can't call our allies in? Well, that's not good. From one battle, negative 13. Are you kidding? Sounds like we need to occupy Almeria so that we can call in our allies. Looks like he doesn't want to let me do that. That one battle being worth so much. What? Oh, it's now it's the blockade of Granada is worth 4. Yes, yes, of course it is. Well, Aragon's got a pretty sizable navy. The La Mancha fort should protect us for a moment, so I'm gonna try to just get enough war score that we can actually call in our allies. We're just going to basically do like a flood rush here to just try to occupy a couple provinces, enough to get enough war score to call France in. If we can get the Almeria back, if he just sits on La Mancha, that'd be glorious, because then we'll definitely get it, because he's going to lose his ticking war score, because he's a dumbass. He's going to lose 10.4 war score, because he lets me get the war goal back. In addition to all of this other stuff. Of course, Granada's not very happy, but we didn't expect them to be happy. Ah, crap. Broke that one. Surprise, Aragon! France and the Pope are involved! I've made a huge mistake. Naturally, there's a wall breach. Of course. Of course you're that lucky. Problem is that France is distracted. They are, but they're still providing a very, very important value, which is relative strength of alliances. And we're the defenders, so all we have to do is just hold Almeria, and then we have a defensive, like, ticking war score. Of course, if he occupies the gold mine super quickly, like he's likely to do, that will be awful. France is busy fighting Switzerland. I think we're going to suffer too much here. Try to maintain the siege. He's definitely going to beat me in the siege race. I can't even turn on the defensiveness edict. There's a chance if I time it so that I come in there perfectly right behind Aragon's successful siege, and then he just goes for Almeria, I could reoccupy it in that same next tick. While we wait for France to get done with this war. France will come, just live? I don't think so. Pope is working on this siege. I mean, in theory, we could just go hide the whole army up in our capital. If we do that, we lose income from the gold mine for a while, which sucks. It gets devastated, but it's got a fort, so the devastation will go down pretty quickly once the war's over. Eventually, Pope and France will come over here and murder him. Relative strength of the alliance is hugely, hugely in our favor. Even if my army is not in the picture. It's, what, 43,000 versus 23,000? I like that. Let's just, I'm not going to keep losing money for this. Like losing manpower for this. Of course, because I say that, he immediately wins his siege. And it might work out. There's a chance that he might actually allow me to do what I said I could theoretically do. See how I'm arriving on the 29th? Garrison's automatically set to 100. Because the siege is active, the garrison can't recover. If the garrison is ever below 100, then you automatically win on the very next tick, regardless of anything else. Unless he doubles back, in which case I will lose. Alright, give up. I give up. Fucker, you can have it. Back to plan A. Hide. Without the gold mine, we barely make any money, though. Good that we're getting caught up on tech, though. Okay, we're behind tech on dip. We're behind tech on mill. But we have our second ID group. Tech 7 is super important, so I don't really want to go mill tech. Or sorry, mill ID group, probably admin. Because we are 13 years at a time on tech. We will focus dip to try to get that diplomatic ID group caught up. It's gotta be an administrative group. Has to be. But we have like 300 monarch points before we have to really even worry about it. What is France doing? They're still involved with this war with Burgundy. They have 53 war score, Provence does. Pope's being sieged by Genoa. It's like rebels took control of Rethel. They're about to maybe take Brussels. Well, counting on France is kind of derp, sure, but we've got the Pope. The Pope's actually kind of helping. He's at least doing a siege over here. I'm going to try reloading the save once, but I think I'm going to wrap the stream up pretty soon. Getting tired. Need some food. Already been almost 6 hours. Yeah, he has no siege pip. We're hoping that Provence pieces out with Burgundy soon. Minimizing manpower loss is like my biggest goal right now. I cannot afford to keep losing manpower nonstop. Naples is giving me money. How nice of him. We are only 2 loans in debt now, so things are improving. Slowly. Provence has 58 war score. Pope's also trying to siege down this fort. with only 5 troops. If I see Provence slip, like get up to like 80 or 85 war score, we'll reload the save again. Just to try to get him to peace out. Portugal is allied to Aragon, but we're at war with Aragon. And he has a mothballed fort. More war! More war all the time! Portugal has 12 troops. It's too much for me. Our tech is equal, though. So I'm basically sitting on like half maintenance right now, trying to just you know, eke my way by. Pope Man, if... Okay, hey, there we go. Burgundy accepts peace deal with Provence. They cede 1, 2, 3 provinces. They give monies. They end overlordship over Flanders. And Provence pays 255 ducats, which means France is only paying attention to our war. Unfortunately, he desires a lot of land down here. And I can't set it as vital interest anymore, so I've got to... doesn't really matter. Who cares? As long as France comes and helps murder everything, I will be happy. That's what I want to see. 28 stack on Valencia. Go forth, France. Do your duty. Province war score cost reduction. Cool. France, that's not very smart. Why not send like 1 extra troop there to make this actually, you know, happen? Granada fell. Okay, my hope is that Aragon just goes and fights the French stack and gets routed, and then he'll have no morale and he'll retreat somewhere in here, which we probably can't get to, but... No, that's actually not true. We can get to him. Well, no, if he goes here, we can't get to him. But, then I can safely go try to unsiege the gold mine and the war goal. Looks like he is too smart to do that. Lose loyalty with the burghers to gain 15 army tradition. Yes. I mean, they're already mad, so what do we care? I feel like he's hunting my army. The last jousting tournament. Yeah, sure. Morale of armies, army tradition, yearly prestige. Sounds great. So we've got quite a few good modifiers to morale right now. We've got Golden Era, last jousting tournament, power projection, and army tradition. We're 1 point below, actually. Can we do anything about that? I need to embargo Morocco. Not letting me go where I want. Not nice. Blockade the Gulf of Valencia. My navy, I don't think, is superior to his. Unless, yeah, there's 27 ships in there. There's 8 galleys. I have 6 light ships. I can't risk France being smart enough to help out. Despite his heavies, I'm not going to risk going in there. I will, however, declare another war on Castile.